Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I am back with a new video. This is day 12 of Ivy the Occultist, 12 Days of Yule, and I'll be talking about my future plans for my practice. Links in the description to Ivy's original announcement video for this challenge, and obviously the hashtag is in the title, but it's also in the description, so you can find other people's videos. Before I say any more, I just want to thank Ivy again for creating this challenge. It was very thought-provoking to come up with what I would put in these videos, but also how I would share them with you, and also very fun and inspiring and interesting and time for learning and finding new channels, watching other people's videos. I'm still going to be watching. It's been a very Yuletide experience. It does, the feeling, the festiveness of the season doesn't always last, or sometimes it doesn't come at all. But in watching at least a couple of videos every day, I've felt that season continue on. And like I said in my first video, as a practicing Wiccan, I celebrate the 8 Sabbats, and I don't see them as one day and then we're done. So Yule, winter solstice, is not just December 21st, it's the whole season. So that's still going, and I've got plenty of content to watch. So if you're watching this and I haven't commented on your channel yet, I hope that I will get to it. If you see something in, like, late January, I'm still watching because I find these interesting and enjoyable. So thank you to everybody who has been creating. So today, on the last day, we are to answer the question, where will your occult practice go next? I'm gonna basically keep it to the next year in general. There is something I just thought of, and getting out the book is going to be difficult. I put up some new decorations, so and things fell down. I don't want to go through that again, so I'll put it on the screen here. There might be some artwork. I don't know when, I don't know what, but I don't even know if I'll be sharing it. It might happen though. A close friend of mine, a birthday buddy, who I don't get to see in person very often, maybe once or twice a year, because she lives on the opposite side of the country. But when we did see each other in October during the shadow care retreat that I was hosting, she had this early birthday gift for me, and this beautiful Brian Froud Fairies sketchbook. And she was like, I don't know why, I knew that you work with them and you have the decks and you love the artwork, but they were just telling me, that I should get this for you, and you would know what to do with it when you got it. I was so surprised. I wasn't expecting it. My birthday wasn't for a whole nother month, but I've had it, and I'm like, I don't know what I should do with it. But today, a thought occurred to me, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's an idea. So I don't know how it's gonna go. Probably, like, when I say artwork, pagan artwork, paintings of some kind. I tend to like doing like watercolor and stuff like that, but I won't rule anything out. And I don't know what that artwork would be of exactly, but we'll see. I'm not gonna limit myself or close the door. So that's one thing maybe I'll get to. I know it might be some channeled, instead of channeled writing, channeled painting or drawing, sketching. We shall see. Um, that's going forward. I don't know if I can fit that in this year with the other stuff I have already thought out, but it's a possibility. So my practice going forward. In that earlier video, when I talked about my practice in 2023, I edited out a lot. It was over an hour and a half long. And I was like, you know what, let me just keep it to one specific practice that I had done last year. And I also talked about how in that video, the major lesson that I learned was to do less. Like, I don't need to do all the things. I can't do all the things. I don't have that capacity at the same time. So I'm scaling back a little bit, though this might not sound like it. In the beginning of the year, I plan to finish the deck and walk, and that is kind of hosted by Marlena Teresa, and that is simultaneously a tarot study and an astrology study, and it follows the astrological year. So we started in Aries in March 20th or 21st last year, and so we have Capricorn season, which we're in right now, Aquarius and Pisces to finish out the astrological year. So that will take me up until about March 19th or 20th of this year. After that, I plan to go back to the 22 weeks. That's a study practice created by Benabel Wen to go along with her deck, the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, which I might be able to pull out without dropping anything. So I have the Revelations edition, and this is the first version of the Revelation edition. And yeah, I had done last year about 5 weeks, and it was great. I have a 3-part witchy vlog series where I talk about that. You can check out. And I put it on hold because I was still doing the deck and walk and that year-long ritual, and I was like, I'll come back to it next year. 22 weeks is roughly half a year, a little bit less than 6 months, maybe 5 months. So that should take me to about August. There, with this deck and that practice, you have weekly things to do, not just studying the cards, but also rituals and spiritual practices to do that kind of follow this planetary magic, planetary timing. So, you know, Monday is associated with the moon, Tuesday with
oh shoot, what is Tuesday? Venus? Is Tuesday Venus? No, Friday is Venus. Why can't I remember Tuesday all of a sudden? Wednesday is Mercury, Thursday is Jupiter. Oh my god, Saturday is Saturn, Sunday is the sun. Where is my brain? What is Tuesday? Mars, that's why.
So there are activities or rituals that we're supposed to do every Tuesday, and similar ones for Monday, and so on and so forth. So that's not just a tarot study and practice. It's a occult and ritual practice. I also towards the end of this year, you know, around Samhain, October and November, and I kind of resisted, have been called to do some spirit work, particularly with this deck. It's called the Spirit Keeper's Tarot for a reason. And I don't know how that will look. It could be ancestor worship, veneration, honoring spirits of place. It could be working with my plant spirit allies. I do have 2 decks to help me with that. And then I've done plant spirit ally work before. So it's just bringing those spirits into my magical practice, my occult practice, possibly also my deity work as well. So we shall see. In general, I do definitely want to do more magic. Again, I mentioned that in the other video, how I feel more comfortable doing magic, and I can see, like, I can actually think of where it fits in my life, in my practice more. Having done a whole year year-long ritual where I was required to do magic every month, several times a month. So part of that is also influenced by the Deccan walk, seeing the Golden Dawn's influence in the minor arcana and why they use certain planets and signs influencing in those cards, and then the Kabbalah, and hearing more about the spirits of the minor arcana. I'm going to call them that because I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen here if I remember while editing. Like, the idea of using tarot cards as petitions, or like the foundation, the base of what you either want to remove or bring into your life magically, is something I'd heard of, but this deep dive into the background of the individual cards really, you know, made it make more sense, if that makes sense. So a little bit of astrological magic, I guess, and a little bit of tarot spells or whatever. We'll see how that goes. As far as deity work, I mean, I'll continue working with those I'm working with. I might, starting this month, try working with Blakelow Gifes, a Welsh male deity, and I don't know how much I'll be sharing about that, but we shall see. More male deities, I think, is what I'm leaning towards right now, I think. Like I said, honoring the spirits of place and ancestor worship. Don't know exactly how that's gonna go. I have not previously been interested in ancestor worship, and I didn't feel like that was a bad thing or anything. I wasn't turned away. It wasn't something that was a focus for me, and now maybe it is. Spirits of place, I had mentioned I hadn't even really understood what that was. I'd heard the term but didn't know what it was, and now that I do, I'm like, oh. And those can be overlapped. So that's it that I know of. Not trying to give myself more to do. I hope to do some deck studies. I started a bunch in 2022 and plan to do more with them in 2023, and then the decking walk came and said, get out of here. And so you might be seeing some videos on that. As far as videos about my practice, like this stuff goes, I don't know. I don't have a plan or a schedule for those. Let me know what you would like to see more of from me, and I'll see if I can fit it in. You know, my channel is not just magical or pagan practice. I do planning and talk about books and talk about decks and divination practices, so all of those things are here. And yeah, that is all I have to say. Oh wait, there will be a video hopefully in January. We'll see. Maybe February. But there is a ritual I've been doing called 12 Magical Nights. It's not something, you know, closed or anything like that. Many of you have probably heard about it. So you'll see something about that relatively soon. So stay tuned for that. Today is January 1st, all over the world. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this series. If you haven't seen some of the other videos, I've made a playlist just for this hashtag of my videos that you can check out. I wish you all a very happy, healthy new year. Please do check the links in the description to everything I've mentioned. The links to how you can learn more about what's happening to the Palestinians and to the Congolese, and how you can help, whether monetarily or writing to your local politicians, or protesting, or boycotting. There's a variety of things you can do. If nothing else, you can learn more and share that information with those around you so they can learn more and hopefully help. Those links will be in the description until there's a permanent ceasefire and the Congolese are no longer being enslaved in mines. So yeah, do check out my description to find out more. If you have any questions, do feel free to put them in the comments. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. There's also links to my Instagram and Twitter if you would like to follow me anywhere else. If you're interested in like bookish content, my Storygraph and Goodreads accounts are there, so you can follow me. And my Etsy shop is also down below, though I'm currently closed for a vacation, a break, but stuff is coming. Readings will be back. Herbal Bath and Body will be back. And astrology readings. So with that teaser, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Happy New Year. Bye.